And breaking news, we have just confirmed that a registered child sex offender has been reading to children at a Houston public library as part of its Drag Queen Story Hour.
This was brought to our attention by a group who's been trying to put an end to the program. A media spokesperson for the library confirms one of those drag queens, Tatiana Malanina, is really Alberto Garza, a child sex offender. In 2008, he was convicted of assaulting an 8-year-old boy.
Most parents would not allow that individual to sit in this library, sashay in, and be held up as a role model to our children. Shame on you, Mayor Turner.
The library issued a statement saying, in part, we deeply regret this oversight and the concern this may have caused our customers. We realize this is a serious matter. We'll have much more on this tonight.
The Heights Public Library today debuting a new children's story hour called Drag Queen Storytime.
Stephanie Whitfield sat in on the program designed to promote acceptance.
Good morning, everybody!
The Heights Library had a special guest for Storytime.
Oh my goodness. Everyone is dressed so nice. I wish I would have wore a nice costume for y'all.
A visitor who usually performs for an older audience.
My name is Blackberry. I am a bearded drag queen. That means I'm a lady with lots of facial hair. Do you want to touch my hair? No?
This program is geared towards kids 10 years old and younger.
I just want to expose them to things they don't get to see every day and want it to become the more normal and more accepted.
They've never seen a drag queen before, so I thought it was a good chance to see one.
But let's turn around and shake your butt. Shake them, shake them, shake them, shake them, shake them.
It was a first for this branch of the public library, too.
It is amazingly unique, and that is ultimately something that we strive for sure. We definitely, at this particular branch, but also at Houston Public Library, always want to promote diversity, understanding, inclusion, and fun.
Let me hear my cats.
Of course, a love of books, too. Blackberry says reading is a way to break the stigma of drag in queer culture.
That's the whole goal, is to make kids that aren't used to seeing something like me more comfortable to seeing it. So once they go into school later on in life and they see something that's totally different from them, instead of bullying, they're more accepting. 1, 2, 3, stinky cheese.
Drag Queen Storytime is popular in Houston, but tonight it has a lot of people fired up. That's because of one of the presenters turned out to be a registered child sex offender. No one had looked into his real name. Lauren Tallarico has been following this story all day, and she joins us live tonight. Lauren.
Ron, the Houston Public Library isn't sugarcoating anything. They admit they messed up here and they've apologized. But the organization that brought this whole thing to our attention says they need a whole lot more than that. This is Albert Garza, a registered child sex offender, convicted in 2008 for molesting an 8-year-old boy. This is also him, Tatiana Malanina, his drag queen alter ego. This is who's been reading to kids at Houston Public Libraries since last year.
Who exactly are the people who are using their stage names in the library? Because the public doesn't know who they are.
Tracy Shannon is with Mass Resistance, an organization dedicated to ending the Drag Queen Storytime program in Houston, saying it sends a harmful and sexual message. But Storytime organizers say it promotes tolerance and diversity.
Shame on these individuals in this building behind me.
Mass Resistance claims it's been asking the city for months to disclose information about the drag queens. And when requests went unanswered, they did their own digging and made the shocking link.
If they had done their job in due diligence, if they had said, wait, maybe not a good idea to have a sex offender who, at 200 pounds and 5'11", assaulted an 8-year-old boy.
A statement from the Houston Public Library says, in part, we failed to complete a background check as required by our own guidelines. We deeply regret this oversight. No participant is ever alone with children.
We are here today upset and concerned.
But protesters want more than apologies. They want heads to roll.
Most parents would not allow that individual to sit in this library, sashay in, and be held up as a role model to our children.
The library also says that it is taking action, making sure that everybody involved in their programs is background checked. They also say they have not gotten any complaints of inappropriate behavior. You can read the library's full statement on our website, khou.com. Ron.
Now, there were definitely some kids who had to warm up to BlackBerry, but that's the whole reason some parents went, to expose their children to something that they've never seen before. And most people seem to walk away having a good time.
Start them young, right?